So good morning, welcome to episode 39. You can tell I'm not in the garage, I'm inside, I'm in my spare room. This is my bike room. It's been so wet and so damp outside that I've still not been able to paint this inner and outer sill. So I brought it inside. I brought it in 2 days ago because you've got to have it 3 degrees above the dew point. It's just been so wet. We've had floods, we've had all sorts. Ice was 0 again this morning. To be fair, it looks like a relatively dry day today, but I still want to be able to paint outside. So I brought it in 2 days ago, and the paint, it's had a chance to all warm up. Just mixed some, and it's 17 degrees in here, nearly 18. So it'll be warm enough in here to get it painted. So I'll do a coat now, another coat 4 hours later. Then when that's had a bit of chance to dry, it can go back in the garage. Then I'll be able to get it welded on. Once it's welded in, I can just give it a quick low lick of like weld through primer, and then it can wait until it's got enough temperature outside to be able to paint the rest outside. But at least then I'll be able to put the car back together a little bit and move it, you know, put the wheels on, put the doors on and move it. Because at the moment I don't move it, because of course it hasn't got that structural rigidity on that side. And I want to get the other car in to check it. So, because the Freelander, I've got some funny noises on the Freelander. I might have to do some funny noise with it. But in other videos, in other video news, there's something else as well, which you might see later on. Right, I'll get painted. Catch you later when I've painted it. Yeah, I suppose I should show you what I've done there. So I've moved stuff. I've put the decorating plastic on the floor. I've brought the sill in and the stand. And I've covered my old bike up. That's just a really old bike. That bike has got to be 25 years old. That's on there on my indoor trainer. So, and as you can see, I started decorating this room years ago. I wanted to get this finished by Christmas, but this has been holding me up. But this will be Easter now. So as long as I decorate this room by Easter, I'll be happy. I try and decorate one room a year. This is my room that's been going on for over 12 months. So first coat done. Only got a few little drips on the floor, and I've got the window open as well, and the door shut to the house. Right, wait 4 hours. So it's now 10 to 3 p.m, about to do round 2. I messed up before. When I was mixing that paint, it's 3 parts to 1. I did 1 to 1. I put too much blooming component B in, you know, the catalyst. But it doesn't matter, I mean, it just made it set quicker. So yeah, it's mostly covered. There's the odd little bit that I've not got, like there's a little bit just there on the underfloor support that's not got a full cover. But that's why you do a second coat, to get the bits you've not got. So yeah, there's the odd bit like down here, you know, in the folds along this bit. But these are going to be undersealed, or seam sealed, sorry, once it's in the car. And that bit gets folded over. But yeah, I've just got to, I mean, there's some runs on it, but that doesn't matter, because I'm not spraying it. I'm just painting it, brushing it on. So I've got to wait another 6 minutes, 5 minutes, and then I can put it on. There we go. So that's had 2 coats now, and 1 coat on the outer face just to finish a bit up. I'll let that dry, I'll flip it over, and I'll do a coat under here where I've started to do, but I ran out. So do that another day. Do that tomorrow night. So morning, it's Friday now. Friday the 5th of December, 11:15. Finished painting that. I've been digging out all 300 TDI tools that my dad made for me before he retired, or had made for me at work. There's other bits to go with that. That's a crankshaft bottom pulley, you know, front pulley, holding spanner. There's a bit that goes on there that then bolts. It's in a bottom drawer over here. These are the fan belt. This one is a fan belt one. that's the holding for the fan belt. So I've come into the garage and I'm just going to start preparing underneath here, de-rusting, cleaning up, getting ready to weld in. It was quite cold overnight. It was about 2, but it's damp and it's forecast rain, so the humidity is quite high, I think. So like there's moisture on here that's dripped off the car. So I wouldn't be surprised, you know, if you wanted to paint today if the metal's wet. But yeah, what I need to say is, you might notice I've changed the name of the channel. So I've changed it from MReg Resto, whatever it was, really weird name, to LR-Nut. Because then I can, like when I'm not doing this car and I'm having to do other stuff, so I need to get that sill back on so I can push this back in the garage. I need to move that stuff over there, push this back in the garage. I need to be able to repair put some new doors on the back there, sort this back end of the garage and tidy it all up, and get all that stuff on the shelves into a cupboard somewhere, like here maybe, so that then I can get the car back out through there, through the doors at the back of the garage into the garden, so then I can get the other car in here to work on and over my pit. The other car is my Freelander, so I want to do some work on my Freelander. The rear tailgate, they're notorious for the high level brake light. There's a seal somewhere. It's probably in this box. And I bought, oh, is that it? No, that's not it. I bought it as a pair anyway. It's about somewhere. When I bought eBay, I got 2 for the price of 1. I've already replaced 1 and it's still leaking because the upper the upper brake light just clips into the body, into the hole, and it doesn't put enough pressure on the seal, and then the rain gets in and leaks in the boot, driving me mad. And then eventually over time the water will stop the rear windscreen wiper motor from working. So there's that. Plus I wanted to get the rear bumper off and get the wheel arches off and de-rust and paint, and you know, when I bought it, I've had it 3 years soon, the tow bar was recently painted and it's now as rusty as anything, so it only is cleaning up and painting again. So really, because the weather's so bad out there, I want to get it in here. I need to get some heat in here and fix this garage and do some jobs on this garage so I can get it sorted. Plus the fact there's another Land Rover that I need to talk about, but I won't do that in this video. I'll do that in another video. I'll show you all later on. So for now, I mean, look, even the discs are rusting. It's been that wet. Can you see? We've got these new discs and they're rusting. Not good. I'm not happy with that. Brand new discs. Look. Rusting. Dear. I mean, it'll come off. It doesn't matter. But yeah, that's what we're dealing with. That's what we're dealing with. So problem is, it's been that wet, you see. Yeah, problem is, it's just been that wet that it's really damp in here. Need to get a bit of heat in to prevent that. Plus the fact my outside tap down there leaks. I'd washed the car, and normally I turn the stop tap off in the house. I forgot and I left it on. So when I thought all the floor was wet in here, damp, because of the rain we've been having driving in, no, it's because I'd flipping left the tap on and that was leaking. So all the concrete down here was wet. Along that crack it was like salt coming out, like wet concrete. And I bet you if we put the pit up, not that I'll be able to at the minute, I bet you there'll be water down here. Let's see if we can shift this. No, I won't be able to because that's on there. Let's do a different one. Let's shove this like that. See if we can get this. We can get this up. Get one of these up. I've got a screwdriver. Oh look, there's more of them here. That's another fan thing. Yep, see, full of water. You might not be able to see, but that is full of water. Let's get a torch. Can you see? There's not much, but again, it's just full of water, isn't it? So I need to sort that. Yeah, not good. So I need to do something with the pit as well, like pump it out and then get it like dry lined, not dry lined, you know, like tanked. So they call it tanked, don't they? So I need to tank it, coat it with bitumen so the water's not getting in it. So I need to do jobs in the garage, so this car needs to move. Right, let's get on with it. Less talking. I'm bailing it out. I've had loads already. I haven't got an electric pump. It's actually pretty deep, probably about 6 inches deep. And then having a bucket load out. Oh, what's that? What's that? Ah, that's different, isn't it? And pour it down the drain. Go and do another bucket load. And repeat. Right, this is what I'm doing. This needs sorting. I'm getting there. Using my suction pump to get the last bits now. It's now 20 past 12. I mean, the pit's not really deep enough anyway. But you can see how damp it is in there. And under on the boards. I've had a heck of a lot of water out of here. So yeah, 2026 is the year to sort the garage. When I bought the house 3 years ago. 3 years ago? Yeah, 3 years ago. I did consider rebuilding it all, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to sort it. Sort the doors. Sort this pit. Sort the cracked concrete. Rebuild that front end so the door's wider to get in. Just move that wall left a bit because there's a stupid porch area on the garage which is sort of useful to get parcels delivered, but that's all. Waste of space otherwise. So yeah, we'll sort that. Floor's not even flat. Right, let's carry on. I'm on to sponging it out now into a bucket. That's a bucket full, because it won't suck up any more off the bottom. There we go, that's about as dry as I'm going to get it. It's still either soaking in out the floor of the ground, because it's filling back up, or it's running down from the sides, you know, from underneath here and here, because I can only get in this bit. But I think it's filling back up again. You can see. As fast as I'm sponging it out, it's filling back up. Right, we'll leave it and see what happens, see how deep it gets. Yeah, see, it's filling back up. So it needs tanking. It's just coming out of the ground. I've done that since I bought the house, really, but I don't often check it in the winter. But I have my suspicions because stuff does tend to rust more than it should in the garage. Right, I'm going to go and have some lunch, wash my hands, have a drink, come back in, then we'll get that done, we'll get that treated. Right, let's go back in. Right, we've been in, we've had some lunch, and yep, it's filling back up. All I can do is leave it. I can't do anything else with that now. I need to wait till the summer till it's all dry, or until we have a really good dry spell. Let it all dry off. So we'll get back on with this blooming thing now. Right. So now I've got back down here and I've got some light on it.
it's actually not as bad as I thought it was. I mean, there's bits that have gone bad, but I just need to give it a quick wire brush again, a quick clean, and then like do these bits a bit more here, around here, a bit more around here, clean this up, get some new rust killer on it, and then like under here, this has gone. Do these. I'll do them with a finger sander though, rather than the wire brush, I think. And then repaint them, retreat them, get it back on. I like in these bits here as well. You see. And so I need to get them sorted before I put it on. Voila, it's easy to get at it. Most of it's not so bad. Right, let's get that done. Cleaned up under here, coat a weld through primer. I just got the finger sander along it, weld through primer. I've not sprayed over all my marks this time, like I did last time. Like, if I come back up, saying where my little welds are. So 20mm there, 50 there, 20, 20, so on 30. And then all the spot welds, plug welds. So they'll all be the same, and then this end I'm going to cut out that end and replace this end. It's upside down. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So we'll let that go off and then we can get the sill in. Right, I've come back in now to get that sill bolted in. The pit's filled up quite a bit. Still filling up. Now I've just been reading about pits and tanking pits and whatnot. It's probably, you know, a couple of centimetres deep, but I'm just going to cover it back over and forget about it. They're dangerous, basically. So I'm going to fill it in. I'm not going to tank it. I'm going to fill it in. So there have been numerous instances of cars collapsing into pits, of heavier than air gases getting into pits, people going in pits, dying, fumes exploding, all that type of thing. So I'm going to fill it in. Best way, because it's not deep enough anyway. And what I actually want to do is, the reason I want to get back out there, through the back and into the garage, I want to get a 2-post lift. 2-post lift would be better than that. And yeah, best way. So if I dig up that concrete, the concrete that's dug up from there can fill that in, can't it? And then I'll need to put a big concrete pad out there to put a 2-post lift on. Because I want this dry in here, because I want to get a lathe as well. Right, and I want 2 40-volt lathe. That needs to go back in there, but it don't want to. Right, let's get this done. So there we are. Board's back down so I don't drop anything down it or fall over and fall down it. Yeah, the plan is fill it in, just get a 2-post lift. I was thinking to get a 2-post lift anyway, which is why I want that door, so I can get into the garden and at the back, and that's why I've been cleaning the garden at the back. Obviously I've not got height in here to get a 2-post lift, so other side of that door there's a Discovery 3. I bought a Discovery 3. It will fit in here. So the door here at the front, the up and over door, to the height of the sill, I can fit a roller to shutter door there and it'll come in. I just want this bit moved so there's more space here. Make it easier to get in with all the cars, not just the Discovery. Right, let's get this in. So we go. Sill bolted in, torqued down. This back one, I've put the bolt in from the bottom, nut on from the top, and the top hat in from the bottom because it's easier to do with that one. I had a screwdriver holding the front in so it didn't fall off. Got this one done, bolting loosely, then moved on to this end top hat mount from the top. Have I got another one in here? Oh, those are just rubbers. So those are just rubbers. New rubbers. I've put the old rubbers back on because they're better. And then this one I've put the bolt in from the top, nut from the bottom. So then tomorrow when I start welding, all this lot will get pushed and bashed back down. That'll get clamped up, and then we'll go around like I did on the other one and clean, you know, go through with the drill, and then that little milling end bit, that's a bit of glass, don't know where that's come from. Clamp it, weld it, go along, do it all. Good. So I just had a bit of problem with this bit here. There was a lip there on the air pillar that I've just had to knock out. There, can you see? There's a bit there, I've just got to bash it down. You might not be able to see, let's get a torch. Just there, there's a little bit of air post that just needs cutting off and pushing. But there's the bolt down there, bolt head, pretty lined up. So yeah, it's not bad that. Do it like this. There we go. So pretty good, pretty good. Just got to check that measurement and that measurement. Make sure this B post is in the correct place, and then we're good to start welding. Weld tomorrow. So I think before I weld tomorrow, the car seems to have tipped more that way because the tyres on this side go down. You can see it's sloping that way. So before I clamp and weld, I'll pump these tyres up. I'll just check the PSI in these, make sure that they're about like 28, 30, which might shift the body slightly. But to be fair, I mean, it looks okay. And then I can start moving stuff, putting stuff away to weld. I'm just looking for that end mill. It's in here somewhere. There it is, end mill. So that'll go in there, and then that'll be used to just clean round each hole, or a series of holes, and then I'll also use it to take epoxy off the new SILL surface. So let's put that in the drill ready. So tidied up a bit, ready to start welding tomorrow now. Got my end mill bit in the end of there, got my clamp ready, move stuff. Yeah, ready to go. Good. So, see you tomorrow. Morning, Saturday morning, it's about 9 o'clock. It rained again yesterday evening, it's raining now, it's been raining all night. Really heavy rain and really heavy wind again in the night. So yesterday I was thinking, last night, whoops, that's just me stool that I'm leaning on, I flipped it, about this pit again. Because, can you see there's a wiring loop there for lighting, they've put that in. And I was thinking last night, I don't know where that goes. I've put the lights on. I was wondering, is that why my house electric trips sometimes? No, there's no power in it. So we're okay. But look, you can see we've now got a couple of inches maybe. So it's filled up more. And you can see there where that wood's all rotten, it's going rotten. Look, can you see the mould? So, yeah, as soon as I can, as soon as the weather's decent, I'll fill it in. Right, we're ready to start. So we've gone along, I do each base bit with the end mill as I get to each bit. We've got the giant C-clamp on. We're going to do that hole first. Come around here, get different light because of the shadow. So we're going to do that hole, that hole, that hole, that hole, reposition, keep going along, work our way around, do this bit, work our way forward. Forgotten what I was going to say then. So yeah, so what happens is, you know, as you see the C-clamps there, that's for me to see what I'm doing. So C-clamp without this bit of metal and this bit of wood, it tips, and then underneath you might be able to see we've got wood there, so the wood will smoke and smoulder and burn. But yeah, we'll get that done. Might go and have a coffee first before I start doing that. It's 9:30. Just blow through the bottom layer. And then bash it. Make sure the next one's down. Still a bit more to fill in there where it blew through. I don't normally. I think I've had 2 blow through. It's the old panel underneath. There's just a bit more there on this back end. This one. 3 layers on this one. Reposition. So it's the seam sealer catching fire between that I can't get rid of because there's 3 layers. Right, next I need to do these along the seat base, so I've got to reposition my clamp, clean up, let's take that screw off as well. Where's my spanner? Undo that. Take that off. Take that screw out because it'll be in the way. Right, now that's in the way. Which way am I going to go with that? I'm not sure. Let's bash it down, bash it flat. Let's have a look. Clamp again. This time we can go here. Where's my bits underneath? So these are my 2 little wedges underneath. Let's come there. that's the thread. Yeah, that's the thread gone on me clamp now. I need to fix my clamp. That's it. There's that piece of threaded bar out. So I just need to cut another piece now. Yep, good. Right, so you get the idea. I'll carry on and see you when I've done it all. Right, so I've got all the plugs done. I mean, blows through in one or two places, but it's only on the top sheet, so it doesn't matter. There's enough, and I've just got to do the stitches next. So I've just got to swap and prepare off the paint for the stitches, and then there's some more here. So I've just got to prepare the paint on the bottom. Obviously that's a 50mm one. There's a little infill piece that will need to be done, but I'll do that when I've done this wheel art. And then there's one up here somewhere as well. I think there's one there. There. You can't quite see. There's one there. There's one there, one here, one here, one here, one here. So we'll do those. Might be time to go and have a drink, I think, because it's a bit smoky in here now. I think it's time to go and have a drink. I still haven't been and had my drink yet. Oh, my hat's a bit wonky. But yeah, it's a good job done. It's now 11:19. So I've not done the plugs for the B post yet because I need to check that that's in the right place. But I'll do that another day. Nearly finished with my clamp up that end. I've just had to move it up to do that top seam. I think I might pack in for a bit. It's time to go and have a drink, I think. Right, so I think I'll leave it at that for this episode. That should be enough for this episode, so I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for your comments. Take care. See you next time.